What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and today I've got a video of my favorite cases and accessories for the iPhone 11, the 11 Pro, and the 11 Pro Max. So I've had these phones for a few weeks now, and I've did my full review of the iPhone 11 Pro, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. But I've compiled a collection of cases, and they all kind of offer different sets of characteristics, whether it is looks, protection, thickness, and grip. If you guys didn't already, I'm giving away an iPhone 11 on the channel, so if you want to enter that, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and leave a comment down below. And also follow me over on Instagram and Twitter, as that's where I'm going to be announcing the winner at the end of October. If you want additional ways to enter, just go ahead and comment on some of the other iPhone 11 videos that I have, and I'm going to drop a link to that as well as all the cases mentioned in this video down below. These are accessories that not only let you protect your device, but also make the most out of it, including gimbals that can let you take the best video possible on a smartphone, especially with a triple camera setup on the iPhone 11 Pro line. So the first case that I have here is a bull strap leather case, and this just looks really classy, and with like a white phone and the brown leather look, I think it looks really good. But you also have kind of like a black one that is more of like a blended look with a phone that has a black front. Obviously, the most important thing when it comes to leather is the quality, and this is a 100% calfskin leather Italian source. One characteristic that you're going to get about leather is that over time it's going to have more of a weathered look that shows a lot of character to it, but it also comes in two different options, including one that has a slot for your wallet, and especially if you have a large phone like the iPhone 11 Pro Max, that's already huge and takes up a lot of space in the pocket, then you might as well use it for like your credit cards and ID just to keep things very simple. And I think the black one right here looks really good as well, with just like the clean back if that's something that you don't really need. It comes in 4 different colors, including black, blue, sienna brown, as well as bourbon, just to give you the range of kind of the darker tones as well as the browns. The buttons are overall very tactile and well cut out, and you also have a lot of space on the bottom to be able to plug your cable in for charging. And I also really like the microfiber lining on the inside of the case. If you're someone who wants to opt for a thinner case that still has some protection, but you don't need like max protection or anything, then a great case is a Kadabi sheath, and I've recommended this many times now just because it is a very simple and a case that can last a long time. It is made out of a flex polymer material, and this comes in at just a thickness of 0.9 millimeters, so just from looking at it, you can see that it really doesn't add much thickness to your device, but it gives like a coat of protection around the entire body. With all these phones being made primarily out of glass, it's just good to have that peace of mind, and you can see that it does have a very minor lip on the front that at least ensures your phone is not directly touching a surface. Kadabi's just like a very reliable brand because I've seen messages from you guys or tweets after you guys went ahead and purchased this case after seeing videos in past years. I know there's some people out there who also aren't really able to get used to cases just because they're a little bit bulky and you just like to use a phone completely naked, but with a phone like this that can go up to over $2,000 in Canada when it comes to price, you definitely don't want to crack it, so a great way to protect from scratches and cracks and an easy option is a dbrand skin. They offer a whole range of colors as well as textures and finishes, but this right here is their brand new design, and if it's something that you enjoy, it can add a bit of a creative touch to your phone. They make skins for all the iPhones as well as most Android devices as well as laptops, tablets, and game consoles, so I'm going to drop a link to them down below. Another generic case option that I think is a good medium between being protective but also not too thick and also comfortable to hold is the Apple silicone case, which is pretty overpriced, but obviously it is a first party accessory, and they do come in many different colors, including like the pastels that Apple's kind of been shifting towards, but this is one that I feel like offers good protection on like everyday use. So if you're dropping your phone from like 6 feet, you should be okay, but you do have to keep in mind that because it is silicone, if you drop it on its corner, it will probably rip. As expected, the case is just very seamless. There's a little bit of coverage on the front, but not much, and the back just has the Apple logo the same way that you would have it on your phone. And there really isn't much to say about it. It does come in many colors. I think it looks good and it fits very nicely, but the price might be more than what a lot of people are willing to spend. Another company that's been around for a very long time now, since like I started in YouTube in 2011, is Spec. And they've been making like the candy shell cases back in the day, and over the years they've kind of evolved over to the Presidio line, and this right here is the Presidio case as well as the Presidio grip. The first one right here has kind of like a silicone finish, and it is a hybrid core type of silicone structure which offers tons of protection. They also claim that this material is antimicrobial and can protect from germs and bacteria because the phone is literally the dirtiest thing that you probably have. Although the cutouts on the bottom are very good, I do wish it was just completely exposed because sometimes you might have like this certain cable that just doesn't want to fit, but otherwise the buttons are very tactile, and on the Presidio grip, this is kind of their classic design which I've loved for many years now. And one thing that I do like is even though this is a relatively protective slim case, there is a ton of cushioning on the front because the lip does come up more than usual. This case has been drop tested up to 13 feet, which is amongst the highest of any case in this video. If you're looking for something more unique with personality and even customized, then a great company that makes them is called Defy. So this right here is two different models right here, and this one is kind of one of their styles that has my name on it, but the other one is a photo that I actually took in Switzerland and I put onto a case, which I know would make a great gift if someone likes that. You're able to go on their website and completely customize the design of your case, whether it's the bumper color, the back, as well as the photo that is uploaded on it, and the print results in terms of quality is very good. Defy's Ultra Impact case is drop tested up to 10 feet, and you can kind of see like the bumper type material that brings in like the hybrid aspect of the case that goes around the edge is what's able to protect it and shock absorb. If you guys want to go ahead and buy this case, I'm going to drop a discount code down below, and a huge thanks to Defy for sponsoring this video. The next case that I have right here is one that looks like a pretty typical case from the outside. It is pretty stylish, has nice grip to it, has a bit of protection, but it actually does have kind of some hidden functionality to it, and that is the Feint finish, giving it some ventilation as well. So you might notice right here, there's some little vents that go through, and the material just allows heat to dissipate very evenly, giving your phone some better cooling. So whether you're like gaming on your phone for many hours that might cause it to heat up a little bit, then this is a case that has a little bit of benefit to that I've never seen on any other case. Even without the ventilation feature though, you have kind of this soft touch finish on the inside, as well as a cushioning material that kind of keeps the phone in and also protects it, and it has been drop tested up to 10 feet or 3 meters. This case just feels very well built overall. The buttons are very easy to access, and you have a pretty significant lip that goes all the way around the front of the phone just to give it a nice cushioned bumper design that goes from front to back. As for looks, it does look pretty typical, and if you're someone who is really into gaming and just wants something to like match your computer setup or something, then I think the green and black one is a great choice. If you're someone who needs the ultimate protection though, perhaps you drop your phone a lot or you work outside in construction, then you want a case that has multiple materials to protect your device. So this right here is a case from Brant. This is made out of rubber as well as metal with the reinforcement as well as plastic on the back, and it just lets you see the beauty of your device and everything, but at the same time blends in very nicely and gives you tons of protection. You really can't beat any material other than metal, and even though it doesn't cover the front completely, it does give you a little bit of a lip, and the corners are just very nicely reinforced and drop tested up to 10 feet. Personally, I don't really need this level of protection. It's a little bit too much, but I do know a lot of people who do. So now into a couple accessories, and there's definitely a lot of them out there, but I think the case is the first thing that you really want to take care of. But the next step is to get some accessories that you can use for many years to come, but also to make the most of your brand new phone. So if you're someone who purchased the iPhone 11, Apple gives you the 5-watt charger instead of the 18-watt that you get on the iPhone 11 Pro. So you might want to go ahead and get a faster charger first, but I think an accessory that can last for many years to come is a wireless charger. Apple's done wireless charging for, I believe, 2 or 3 years now, and I think getting a good one is important because there's many that are cheap, like $9, and go all the way up to like $70 or $60. But this right here is one that I picked up off Apple's website, and it is from Belkin. So what I like about it is that it looks very good. It's got this chrome finish, and they also come in other colors as well, I believe. But what I like about it is that it just looks so simple, and I feel like for something that is gonna sit in your home, it's almost like an extension to a piece of furniture. So even though like a cheaper charger will work perfectly fine and can charge your phone at the exact same speed, it's definitely not gonna be the prettiest. So I would say if you wanna spend like the extra $20, $30, or $40 to get something a little bit better looking, then you won't mind looking at it next to your bedside table. So the next accessory is one that is definitely not cheap, and this is called the MobiCinema Robot. So this right here is able to work with pretty much any smartphone that you have, but with the iPhone having one of the best video recording on any smartphone on the market, and I think that is no question, this is one that can really allow you to take advantage of your phone and even make some like good videos or even movies on it. Especially paired with like a manual video app such as Filmic Pro or Moment, it allows you to take advantage of the settings like you would with the DSLR. Even though this is not the cheapest accessory out there, at a price of I believe $300, it is one that you can use for many years to come and does an incredible job of stabilizing your device. There's a difference between using optical image stabilization on your smartphone, which is very good on the iPhone, and using a gimbal like this, because with stabilization built into a phone, it might be very good for holding it and just filming like family videos. But if you want to do like cinematic movements where you're running around or tracking an object, then you really can't achieve the same look without a gimbal, which is what I also use on the larger cameras as well. Freefly is a company that's very well known for their larger gimbals that cost like thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars, so they kind of applied that same theory to a smartphone gimbal, and this one right here is kind of a different concept than the other ones, where most of them you hold it like an upright position, but this one right here you kind of hold like this, and it is more in a horizontal balance feel. So otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this video of my favorite accessories for the iPhone 11, the 11 Pro, and the 11 Pro Max. And I hope this video was helpful for you guys when it comes to options for protection, design, customizability, and just taking advantage of your phone in general with an accessory such as like a gimbal or a nice wireless charger. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.